If you like these videos, if you like the kind of content I'm doing, or if this is your first time here, or if you've been here a few times, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button if you wouldn't mind, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. My goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers by my birthday, which is August 1st. So help me out on that. That would be a huge, huge blessing. Yeah, here we go. Okay, today we're going to be doing a little garden tour. It is May 7th, 2023, the year of our King, King Charles. His coronation was yesterday. I made Jonathan watch.
Make me do it.
So we're going to go be...
Hip hip hooray!
All right, we're going to be doing a garden tour today. I want to show you everything that's blooming. It's so gorgeous out in the front. I planted some heucheras. I've never had a heuchera before, but I got 3, and they're in the front shade section. I'll show you there. And lots of things are blooming. I pulled some weeds. So we're going to show you the front 2 beds. I'll take you to the back to show you what's going on. And I think it'll be cool. It'll be really fun. One of the things that we're going to be doing this month in the garden, front gardens for sure, is mulching. And this year I want to do a soil mulch instead of the wood chip mulch. Last spring is the first time we really did stuff with the front beds, and it desperately needed soil and it desperately needed the wood chip mulch. So we did both last year, and this year I just want to do an extra thick layer of soil and see how that goes. So we're definitely going to be doing that, and you'll kind of see what it'll look like. I have a little bitty section already done, but we'll probably do it in about 2 weeks' time. Go buy like 20 bags of topsoil and do all that. So that's one thing in this month we're going to do. Another thing this month we're going to be doing is pulling out the onions and garlic at the end of the month. I'll show you guys what they're looking like. We had a few onionscapes, which means when an onion is kind of done doing its thing, it'll send up a stalk with a flower bloom, a flower bud at top, saying, "Hey, I'm done. I'm done. I'm dying," and it produces a seed head. You can cut those off and make all kinds of different things. I've seen people make butter, put a garlic scape or onion scape butter. You can do a pesto. You can do all things. So I got a few of those off and put them in a Ziploc bag and put them in the freezer for when I'm ready for that. So I'll show you that. We're going to harvest some radishes. Or this is the first time I've ever done radishes. I'm telling you, the easiest thing to grow. The easiest thing to grow. They're huge, and I'm just like shocked how well they did. So we'll pull those out today. I'll show you the peas. I have 4 different kinds of peas. I have a dragon's tongue pea that I'm super excited to show you guys what that looks like. And I'll show you the whole garden. But anyway, I'm super excited. Let's go out into the front and show you what's out there first. Stand out here in the garage, show you my seedlings, how they're coming along. A lot of them need to be pot up. These are all pretty much sunflowers. So we got things going that need to be upplanted, so that's exciting. Okay, here is the newest edition of the garden bed, and it is just so full of color. I'm just so impressed. I think these are Shasta daisies. We have a few buds about to pop open. These are 1, 2, 3 Shasta daisy, or black-eyed Susans, I don't remember. Then we have our salvia. Look at this. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. We got our pink and white cornflowers, some bluebonnets over here, and then my poppies. These are the first time I've done poppies, and these are the American Legion poppies. And there's so many buds on them. Look at that. There's so many buds on this thing, and I love it. Our snapdragons still going strong. This thing, I think, is a daylily, I think. And then my rose is reblooming, which is awesome. And then over here, here's another daylily that I accidentally pulled a few weeks ago, and it's starting to regrow. So this wheelbarrow, I've talked about it before, I think. My aunt gave it to me. And one of the projects I want to do this month is to drill some holes in the bottom of it and make it a big planter of annuals. I think that would be beautiful. Okay, here is the other rose bush. We've had some blooms already spent, but we have some more coming out this way. I think this is the climber rose because one, it's starting to come around to the side here. And we just really need to figure out the best way. Like this cane is been blown over. So we just need to come in here and figure out a way to stake this thing, because you can see it's all going, it gets wind blown so much. So I need to figure out a way to maybe get some metal pole stakes or something to pull it over this way, because it's all starting to go around here, which isn't bad, but it's good. I have my jasmine, what is this? Jasmine thing. It's coming back with a vengeance. I had to cut it all the way down to the bottom, and then now it's coming back, which is great. I have some snapdragons that were here last season, and this one's popping up from the seeds, and then this one from last year popped up. I need to weed. This is horrible. My two little salvias that I planted here are getting good. These are huge. Look at this. This is the front. Wish you could see this. Hold on. So this is the front section. Got some weeds, a self-seeded snapdragon. My two salvia moved over here a few weeks ago. The myrtle. We have some gladiolus right here. But then let me see if I can show you. This trailing lantana has some yellow blooms on it, which is awesome. Here is the front porch. I moved my summer wreath out and put the spring one in. This aloe plant was my grandmother's, and I repotted it in a few videos ago. And I've had this for 3 years probably. There we go. And a flower stalk has come out, and it has these buds on it. I've never seen this thing grow a flower before, so I'm super excited to see what it actually looks like, but this is super cool. And then we have my other two pot plants over here. This is doing really, really well. And then my fake ones. And we have a new bird's nest up there. There was one over here. Knocked it down before they started laying, but they just moved it over here. So just gonna let them do what they want to do. So here's the back side. This plant is the moonflower, big old white moonflower thing that my aunt gave me. It's doing really well. There's a lot of new growth on that thing. So let's go to the front. So here's the front. Lots of bluebonnets still available. We got all these bluebonnets. They're starting to fizzle out, but there's still a lot on there. I think I saw a seed pod on here. Yep, let's see. No, there was one. There was one I saw. I'm sure we'll see it. But we have the dandelion leaves still out. My hydrangea is still going good. And then my bottle brush, my buddleia, this is new. So we have lots of things about to just pop right open. You see like the little flowers? I'm so excited. So there's one. Here's some more little buds coming up. So this thing's going to do really well. My white perennials, gladiolus. So let me show you what this side looks like. Super cute. And then my pink and purple salvia. My rose, that's doing some good job. She's keeping alive. And then this side is from really here all the way down to the shade garden. So we're still learning about this area. We have some marigolds here that I've popped in. These are all from seed. And then my nasturtium, my hostas, of course. And then we have Cosmo. And then these two are the big bulbs that my aunt gave me last year, which there's two more over here. Doing really well. Cosmo, nasturtium, that one's getting really big. Another marigolds. And then this, I just saw this today. I think this is the gardenia that I moved last year that I thought for sure was dead. I had one over here and I had one over there. And I think that one I pulled up and moved. But She's coming back with a vengeance. And then these three are my new heucheras. They're the purple. I don't know exactly what the name is, but look at the leaves. They're super cool. These are great. I'm glad I got these because there's a lot of green over here. And this spot was pretty bare and empty. So I thought, we'll just put some heucheras over here, put some purple over here, and these will be great. These still send up little stalks with buds on them. They'll be looking nice. So if you can tell, this section where all the dark dirt is, that's what the whole thing is going to look like. I got like 4 bags of soil to plant these in, and it was plenty enough. So I just used the whole rest of the bags to get this started. So if you can imagine this whole entire thing looking like that, it's going to look so nice. So here is the side. I think it's going to look great. And then the apple tree. I also wanted to show you guys this bird feeder. It's stuck into our window, and our kitchen is right here on the other side. And it is just the most beautiful thing. I get so much joy out of this. Anytime I'm in the kitchen or the living room and there's birds up here, it's just so great. And this apple tree is so close that a lot of the birds just chill out in here and come to here, to there. It's really, really cool. We get a lot of red cardinals over here. So I saw one yesterday and he was just chilling out. Hi, there's John. So, apple tree's looking great. I thought I saw some buds on it the other day, but it's just leafing out really nice. Let's see if I can see any. Oh, look, there's an apple. How cool is that? That is so neat. Let's see, do we see any other ones? I don't see any, but I'm not really like trying to look. Here's some blooms. Okay. I just saw that one, but it'll be looking really nice. So our apple tree is looking great. Bird feeder, great investment. Then the shade garden over here. And then this is the front. So our grass is clearly not mowed, but it's okay. I was looking at this earlier, and this is one of the benefits of not mowing your grass all the time, is you get stuff like this in your lawn. Isn't that beautiful? Ugh, I wish I can't grow these for the life of me to put in my garden, but they show up in my lawn and my weeds when we don't mow. Okay, so that's pretty much the front flower beds. Let's go to the back garden and see what we can get into. All right, let's see what we got going on over here. This is the back porch. We have our window boxes. These are doing so well. Begonias. This little self-seated area, doing good. My house plant. This is another thing that my aunt gave me. Then we have my lemon tree, lime tree, and then my daylily that my mother-in-law gave me is starting to bud up or come out, which is super great. This one isn't as much, but that's okay. But we see some growth coming out. Oh, so exciting. We have some basil, some thyme. This is lemon bee balm. This is, I don't know what this is. Is this a version of oregano? I think this is oregano, regular oregano. This is like a hot and spicy oregano, some rosemary, dill, and cilantro. So, and then I got this beautiful lavender. It's so good. I love the smell of lavender. And it just has the beautiful, I think this is Spanish lavender, if I'm not mistaken. But it just smells so dang good. So I got her here. And then this is doing really well. This is my gooseberry plant. There's a lot of new leaves up here. But I put her over here because I didn't realize it was a vine plant. But I just put it on this little thing that we found, and it's going to grow up this wall. And then my sweet mint And my chocolate mint is not doing great. I don't know what's going on with her. She might need to be I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this one, but that's okay. She's flourishing. She not so much, but it's okay. So this is the back. We're gonna go in to the garden. So this is the newest update on the greenhouse. We have a step. We have all the windows in. The next thing we're gonna do is get the roof done. So that's what's up with that. Here are my beds, my onion. Look at these onions, they're starting to really bulb up. So this is, I think, half of this from, all the onions go from here. You can kind of tell. This is all onion here. These are my radishes. I mean, they're just huge. I'll show you when I pull them out. These radishes, I am a huge fan of radishes. I'll be growing them from now on. So we're gonna pull those today. And then this collard plant that is my brother's is still here. It probably needs to be moved because it's starting to bolt a lot. There's that. And then I planted this cucumber and this cucumber, if you remember a couple videos back. And then here is some cilantro going. And then my peas, you can see there's lots of blooms on the peas. And I put, it's kind of ghetto, but I put this, and then there's a one across here. So I made these little markers at a craft night we had a few weeks ago. So those are super cute. Here are some more bean blooms, are just all over the place. Here's the purple one. Look, here's one. Here's the dragon's tongue. You can see it's kind of speckled. Look how beautiful. Hold on. I can get a better view over here. See? Look at that. These are called dragon's tongue. Oh my Lord, there's so many on here. Oh wow, look at all that. That's so cool. Look, there's another one. So many beans. I am loving it. Here's more. They're just so cool. Let's see if we can get up here. Yeah. So many beans. So many beans. I love it. So this is that bed. And then let's go to my cosmos. Look how pretty. They're so pretty. And then my nasturtium, which this one's kind of fizzled out. Here's a bud right here. These are the double Dutch rose with their fluted petals. There's salvia. This is a reseed vine plant. These are all garlic and nasturtium. More double Dutch rose cosmos. Another cosmo. And then my tomatoes over here, which are starting to flower. You can see there's some tomato buds, flowers. There's some over here. So we're doing good over here. This poor area, it stormed really bad yesterday. But my jasmine's doing good. And this is a wisteria. This little thing. I thought it was dead too. Over here, I have some chamomile that I put over here. There's one little thing. There's 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. I don't know if they're gonna make it, but put some this is full of gladiolus. Then we have another marigold here. Oh, the storm pushed down my plant. The storm last night pushed down my plant. That's so sad. Oh well. So we had a bad storm come through last night, and it knocked some of this stuff down. So I'm going to get some pruners and come in here and cut that off. But that's a huge, huge fowler. But this is my pepper plant that I overwintered. It needs to probably be put in the ground. But once I move the onions and garlic out, I'll put it in a bed. These are William buttons, I think is what they're called. They're doing great. My first Comfrina! Awesome. So my potato bags, which I bought some soil, we're going to fill it with soil today. My yarrow, which has some buds on it, about to pop open. Super, super cool. So this is a flower bed. Here is the onion and garlic bed. So the garlic is kind of up front here. It's more of the yellow pieces. And then if we go here to the back, you can see the onion. See, okay, I'm gonna back up a little bit. Okay, so if you can kind of tell from here, the shorter side is the onion, and then these taller ones are the garlic. So towards the end of the month, we will come in here and pull them out. Let me see if I can find a scape. I think I pulled them all. Maybe, oh, here we go. Okay, so I was talking about scapes. Here's an example right here. You see that? That is onion seed in there. And I'm actually gonna let this one go to flower because the onion it's attached to isn't very, it's not even like bulbing up. So if I lose that one, it'll be okay. Or I'll just use it first. So pretty cool. So this is the onion and garlic bed. Then we're gonna look over here at this other side of this. This is kind of like, these beds are super weedy, but this section right here, I just threw a bag of seed mix. Like it was just a blend of seeds. Put them right here. We have some cosmos here. Look at these buds, so juicy. And then we have my clematis. Look at this massive bud. I have been waiting for weeks for this thing to bloom. Been waiting for weeks for this thing to bloom. And then there's a tiny one over here. So we have a blackberry bush, which I saw there yesterday. 2 little blackberry fruits there. So she's doing good. Then we have some self-seeded sunflowers, which here's the heads, bug. And then this is a Texas heat hibiscus. It's doing really good. There's some good grief on there. And then these are all things that I put in the other day. Those are viners. So the vinings will come up this arch and they'll go around it, which will be super pretty. Here are my foxgloves, which are doing okay. I need to really pull the weeds out of here. Lord, it's bad. Okay, and then we have, this is one of my favorite plants, but it's doing good. Lots of growth. So here's this side. It's doing a lot better. I bet you next time I do a garden video, this arch will be full of vines. Next is my little melon pumpkin patch. I just threw a lot of different cantaloupe, watermelon, pumpkin seeds in here. So that's what you kind of are seeing. Zucchini, I think, are in here as well. So you see some flowers on here. Gosh, everything needs to be weeded so badly. So you can kind of see all the little things about to pop up. These are some self-seeded sunflowers. This thing has been through the ringer multiple times, and it is still putting on growth. I have another gomphrena here. So this is my little pumpkin patch. And here is the other side. We have a gomphrena plant, cosmos, garlic, cosmos. So everything's just kind of green. Oh my gosh, look. Isn't that just so beautiful? Look. I had an allium here. It didn't get very tall. That's okay though. Let's see how much rain we got. We got about under 2 inches of rain just last night. Here is the flooded view of the garden. Look how big this thing is. It's huge. Here, let's get this one out. Jeez, look at this honker. Whoa. Look at that. Huge. Let's see. Here, we might as well just pull some of these other ones out. Another one. Let's see. So I think what I'm going to do is, with these basket of radishes, I'm going to pickle them. So we're going to go inside and figure that out. But first, I need to pot up my potatoes. So okay guys, that's gonna be it. Garden update. I hope you enjoyed the new tour of the garden and the mess that is after a storm here in Texas, and just a little bit of the radish picking and potting up the potatoes. Let me know what kind of videos you'd like to see. You can message me, DM me, leave a comment down below. And again, if you wouldn't mind leaving a thumbs up or subscribe if you haven't already. My new goal is to get 1,000 subscribers by my birthday, August 1st. So if you haven't, please do that. And it would mean the world to me. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for stopping by.